Bowie has claimed that Tin Machine is a band for which he is merely a singer, and I'm ready to bet that the vast majority of his fans are having a good laugh at the very idea. In fact, Tin Machine represents for David a return to his origins, a return to that great period of Man Who Sold the World, with a music that's not very far from heavy, no, something between Hendrix and Ziggy, a mix dreamed up by David. As usual, David does what he wants, but as far as we're concerned, birdied or not, mustached or not, leader or not, the moment he snaps his fingers and zoom, we come running, anxious to hear anything that one of the most captivating personalities in rock music might have to say. This time around, the setting was in New York, and Rapido was there, of course. Shouldn't have we been?
Put on your red shoes and dance the blues.
David Bowie was accused of selling out to the Stadium League with his last 3 albums. Many fans should welcome the tighter Tin Machine as a return to form, as guitarist Reeves Gabrels explains.
I think the common denominator, you said that people reacted that it was David has gotten back to his senses, or he's gotten back to his roots. I think that if people are reacting like, he's finally playing music that we like, the people are saying that, it's only because we're playing music we like.
Yeah.
You know, I think that's
a very major part.
Yeah, without sounding too corny about it.
Yeah, without sounding corny or cliched.
It's really not too deep.
David hasn't been afraid of loud guitars in the past, and Rapido wondered what made Tin Machine more than just another heavy Bowie album.
I think the actual individual ideas and our interpretations of the things that we've learned as musicians through time make this band what it is. And we stand or fall by our own talents and enthusiasms as to what we put into our music, you know, and that's what will make two bands with the same roots, and one will be great and one won't be great.
The anger and disaffection in Tin Machine's lyrics appear to reflect Bowie's own attitude to life in the late 80s.
For me, having a son of fast approaching school-leaving age, he's 18 now, and if he doesn't go to university, he's going to have to go out and find a place in life. I can see the same fears and worries going through his head about how much of it he understands and exactly what is the purpose of daily life. It doesn't seem anymore to have any values that really mean a thing. You know, it's very hard for him to understand the structure, because in fact I think the structure seems to be decaying rapidly.
No matter where you run your mind, stand right in that photograph.
On the Young Americans LP, Bowie collaborated with John Lennon on Fame and covered Across the Universe. Now on Tin Machine, Bowie again tackles a Lennon song, Working Class Hero. Did he feel a particular affinity?
I think that might come out of the fact that both John and I probably travelled an incredible amount. I mean, other than just touring, you know. I mean, both of us, I know John was always travelling here, there and everywhere when he wasn't working, and I tend to do much the same thing. And so for me, the lyrics on that song are as much of a truism internationally as I presume they were for him too.
But we saved the big question for last. What's with the beard, Dave?
Well, you know, it was a mistake that I was never able to kind of rectify, because by the time we'd done our first photo sessions, I hadn't bothered to shave it off. So I thought, well, you know, I mean, it took me so long to grow that I wasn't going to just shave it off and bloody glamour.